Fair play to Sam Thompson. He's just delivered that match ball. He is on the bench for England this evening. As I think the plan is that he will play a few minutes towards the end. Plenty of famous faces amongst those subbed, as well as the countdown to kick-off gets underway at packed Old Trafford. Bit of a light show going on as well. It will be Wayne Rooney to get us underway.
The ball's flat.
And he's saying to the referee, Rebecca Welch, that the ball's not got enough air in it.
He's not happy with the ball. What an anticlimax of a start of a game this is.
Well, it has travelled 260 miles.
Yeah, Dermot O'Leary's just booted the ball. What's going on?
I'll tell you what, you can see why he's hosting it and not playing Dermot O'Leary.
Yeah, come off the end of his toe.
Yeah, a bit of a slice that, but the second time of asking, a match ball has been placed down. Yeah. Big smile on the face of Wayne Rooney and Jack Wilshere. They're both wearing number 10, just to make it nice and easy for the commentators, but we are off and underway here on TalkSport, all in a good cause. Of course, £20 million they raised last year. Let's see if we can beat that tonight. Well, with the help of your generous donations.
Yeah, Angry Gins. First touch for Angry Gins. Plays it in the carrot. Nice.
You want to get that away, though, don't you? You don't want to give it away with your first touch. Here's Rooney on the edge of the penalty area. Couldn't quite bring it under control. That was Nemanja Vidic, was it, who nipped it and stole it off his toe? Still looks in great nick for this, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Yes.
He's been following the old Candy diet.
I don't know whether he has, mate. To be honest with you, if I'm going to go for a battle there, and of course Vidic and Rooney know very well, Vidic comes out on top easily from what I'm seeing, and they, just fitness levels. First touch for Tony Bellew down the right hand side. He's wearing knee support on his left leg. Played in goal last year. The gloves very much off for the devout Everton fan. Yep. Diamond's made her way out to this left hand side. Trezeguet's gone through the middle, has he? Well, is that Rivaldo's gone through the middle? I have to say. Anyway, bit of space for Wilson to rule into. Yeah, it's a lovely ball out to the right-hand side from Jack Wilshere as well. Biggest cheer of the night so far is for Louis Tomlinson. That cross was only going one direction into the penalty area. How many of their songs do you name, by the way? Do you not? No. Story of My Life? What's that? It's a One Direction song. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I know. In the answer, you know what you could do? You could throw them in randomly, and I'll answer. I just did. Just randomly. I just did. Oh, there you go. Is he onside there, Wayne Rooney? I'm sure he checked it on the line. Little right foot dink straight into the arms of Edwin van der Sar. I mean, we should mention we got through until 7:35. Edwin van der Sar is responsible, really, for the fact that I'm having a host and commentate tonight. Oh. He took part in a penalty shootout against our own Ollie Klink at training on Friday. Yeah. Now, Klink, he scored the first 3 penalties. Was it on the third penalty? He fell over on the edge of the 6-yard box, so the ball was already in the back of the net. I think he was trying to celebrate. He rolled his ankle, and he can't possibly commentate tonight because it's a sprain. Because you commentate. It's a sprain. You commentate with your ankle, don't you? Oh, honestly. Come on, get a couple of paracetamols, bit of ice. I remember the day when he'd have given his right arm to Beer, Ollie Klink. He's got too big time. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, I'm disappointed in him there. He's fit for selection. I mean, will he be fit for the start of the new Premier League season? That's my concern. You and I both. I think you probably know the answer to that question, mate. Actually, Angelina Kelly is here. You've been keeping a track on Ollie Klink's health. Is he okay? Because we're all really worried about him.
Yeah, I mean, it was wrenched ligaments. I must be very, very clear. We're not talking about a strain. We're talking about some wrenched ligaments. Ripped from the bone? He is. Well, he had to go for an X-ray. I assisted. Took him to get some expert medical care.
Rooney taking care of the ball. He's put Jack Wilshere in. Got the wrong side of Vidic. He wants it back on the edge of the area. Wayne Rooney with a shot. It's a really good block, I've got to say, by Richard Gadd, and it's out for the game's first corner. Ramsey. Really, really well. Surprised me. Big shouts of Rooney for the Manchester United fans inside Old Trafford.
Do you know what? It's a really good block, that. It's a really, really good block.
It's his debut, Richard Gadd. Do you think he looks a bit like our own Sam Matterface?
Do you know what? You said this to me. This is baby reindeer territory. And the corner's been taken quicker. Let me just take over momentarily here.
That's all right. The game's not exactly been played at a frenetic tempo, Jason.
The ball can come in the box.
Wilshere with a delivery towards the far post. Vidic got in Van der Sar's way. Might come for Rooney. Wayne Rooney at the Stratford end gives England the lead. It's not the cleanest finish you'll ever see. It was a mix-up with Van der Sar and Vidic, and when it came to Wayne Rooney around about the penalty spot, he just strokes it right, fizzing into the bottom corner. 1-0 England.
What's going on at the back? Van der Sar and Vidic, of all the two you think aren't going to make a mistake, what a pair of them up to? No communication. Van der Sar comes out. Vidic is underneath it. Got to tell you, Vidic couldn't jump there, mate. Van der Sar, what's he doing? It's like he's got lead in his boots. Can't get off the ground. Ball manages to fall to Wayne Rooney. He's stretched, leaning back, gets enough on it. Oh, there's a VAR check. Oh no, he's onside.
Well, Angry Ginge was offside, but there's no VAR tonight anyway, Jason, so that will be okay.
No, just teasing.
Not a bad ball in from Wilshere, but
what is that Van der Sar?
Well, Van der Sar's got to claim it. Vidic has headed it out of his arms almost, and Angelina was watching Van der Sar. He was fuming.
He is absolutely livid. I mean, it's been a tough week.
Sorry, look at Tony Bellew. Oh my God, Tony Bellew's. Oh, he's done. He's cooked. Bellew's off. He's doing the Ollie Clink walk.
Just back to Van der Sar.
Van der Sar, 1 minute he's helping injure poor Ollie Clink, and then he lets that goal in. He was livid, stood there, speechless, hands on hips. But yeah, you're right about Bellew. He is not looking good. He's actually put his head onto one of the coach's shoulders. He looks devastated.
Do you know what? He also,
well, is this that left knee that I mentioned was strapped?
He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
He really does.
He looks. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if a stretcher comes out for him.
And he looks really upset with the fact that he is injured.
Yeah.
He plays such a big role in these games recently. Last year he was great, really big character in the game, so he'll be devastated.
Well, they're going to have to make a change. They're down to 10 at the moment, and England are trying to take advantage of that. With a shot from the edge and a penalty. Oh, that's not too far away. Jill Scott with the effort. Right-footed over the crossbar.
Is that Gary Neville's coming?
So, but that was Tom Grennan. Tom Grennan with his shot. They're both wearing number 8.
I've got to say, different hairstyles. I don't technically. I know your eyesight's not great, matey, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't got that.
Angelina, there's been a change for the World 11. Fill us in.
Yes, it's looking like, is it Gorka Marquez that has come on? Yep, Strictly Come Dancing star. He's now taken to the pitch, and Tony Bellew is hobbling off with the help of 2 or 3 people. Maisie Adams just consoling him as well. Really sad that he's gone out like this.
Recognise that one?
I do, matey. I do.
Could you go on that?
No. Are you joking me? Have you seen mine? I could barely walk.
Well, I will do. Actually, I did notice that walking to the ground.
Mate,
I'm worried about you on the dance floor later.
No, let's see. There's where you shouldn't worry. When you're trying to walk, that's where I hobble. The knees so bad. On the dance floor, get away with it.
You're going to show some of these youngsters what they should be doing.
I know my way around the dance floor, Crookie. You've not partied with me before, so brace yourself.
I'm looking forward to it. Assuming producer Max gets his one job right and gets us into the after party.
Yeah, and he gets the Talk to Book credit card out, as he did earlier, by the way. Max, thank you very much for that. Those couple of bottles of champagne were brilliant. Champagne and caviar. And the boss is listening to me with heart attacks now.
8 minutes gone. England lead 1-0. Wayne Rooney with the early goal.
It's a great run.
Well, that's a lovely little dink in towards David Trezeguet. And the goalkeeper, Joe Hart, just ahead of him. I wonder if Trezeguet thought he was offside there, because he seemed to hesitate, didn't he?
Well, I have to be honest, it's a lovely run. Joe Hart has come out, he's commanded his area.
It was Hamrari with the ball through, the former Barcelona player. Here's Rooney, trying to bring it down the edge of the penalty area. Crowded out of it this time. That was actually good defending by Marquez, the Strictly Come Dancing dancer. And then Vidic mops up.
Well, I have to say, with me now, we're 8 minutes into this game, Crookie. The rest of the world have not settled at the moment. England, much the better side, stroking it about, looking the more dangerous. Obviously, the goal will tell you that dominance has paid off.
Yeah, they won this competition last year, England, after a bit of a period of dominance from the rest of the world. The rest of the world have come out fighting with their lineup, but they trail 1-0. Ollie Clink, who is listening, by the way, presumably from his sick bed, says that Richard Gadd denied that he looked like Sam Matterface. You would do, to be fair.
Yes.
I mean, nobody wants that.
Best space on the right side.
Yeah, Marquez made an impact since replacing the injured Bellew, but he's been dispossessed.
No time
by
for
Grennan.
Like that. Yeah, Tom Grennan there. Oh, it's a thundering challenging.
Well, you don't know what Tom Grennan's going to do. But it's all what ifs and maybes with him.
Is that a little joke? Is that the one? Well done.
And Angelina enjoyed it.
Just plant them for me.
I've not got that many. It's going to be a long night.
We'll see. If I see you start Googling 1D songs or
Oh, lovely touch from Rooney inside his own half. Plays it back to Michael Carrick, who still looks like he could be playing Premier League football. Carrick, the recently departed Middlesbrough manager, now Wilshere for England.
That midfield, actually, that trio that you and I spoke about.
Well, you mentioned it, didn't you?
Yeah, at the moment, Jack Wilshere, Carrick and Jill Scott, there's just a little bit too much quality in the middle of the park. I have to say, the energy levels of...
Have they got a fitness edge to England?
The rest of the world at the moment, mate, they've been a disgrace. They've been an absolute disgrace. No one's closed the ball. Everyone's sitting too deep.
I think you're right, by the way. Gary Neville is playing at centre-half, which is what we were told originally. And then when they put the team sheets out, Jagielka was there. It's Neville alongside Angry Ginge. Now, the last time I played against Gary Neville was in Qatar. We had an ITV against TalkSport match. Turncoat Ali McCoist played for ITV and scored 6.
Terrible from him.
Gary Neville was so bad in that game, Roy Keane ordered him to get off the pitch.
Seriously?
Lack of respect on show there. Here's Grennan, heavy touch. Marquez with a clearance. He's decent. He's
done
coming
right
on.
Though. Oh, Diamond, look out of her feet. Gary Neville's mopping up there.
She does say she is overly competitive, Diamond. I guess as a gladiator you probably would be.
Yeah.
But she got beaten there by Neville.
A little bit of space for Rivaldo in the middle of the park.
I've not seen much of him so far. I mean, what a player he was back in the day. One of only 9 players, and maybe this is one for no Googling tomorrow, to win the World Cup, the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or, Rivaldo.
Yes, you and I and the rest of the gang in the cab were trying to name as many as we could.
Came out with a couple of belters, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, that's a good ball from Grennan. Dinked over the head of Wilshere, and scampering to try and keep it in play was James Nelson-Joyce, City of Al Star.
Has there been another sub? Are these roll-on, roll-off subs?
No, they're not.
Right, okay.
No roll-on, roll. Once you're off, you can't come back on. Not that Tony Bellew looked in any fit state to come back on. 12 gone, by the way. It's 1-0 to England. Wayne Rooney with a goal after only 4 minutes. That's a good header by Angry Ginge.
Angry Ginge has started well.
And Rooney with a lovely ball out to the right-hand side. England dominating early on here. Effort from James Joyce deflected, but it came from Wilshere, who got the shot away, saved by Van der Sar, and it's another England corner.
Yeah, it's England pressure here. The rest of the world cannot get out of their own half at the moment. I have to say, Angry Ginge is winning everything at the back.
Angelina, look at Peter Schmeichel down there, wearing a baseball cap.
Yeah, he's telling Diamond.
He has not moved. He has been in that technical area the entire time. But one thing that's been great, Gary Neville, ever the captain, he's barking instructions to everyone. Maybe the reason why Angry Ginge has been all right is because Neville is telling him exactly where to stand and what to do.
Well, you need that sometimes in life. We have to do that with some of the production team. Just make sure they're behaving themselves.
There's a ball bobbling around. No one's taking control there. Scrappy. I think that's the way to describe it. Last 2 or 3 minutes, scrappy.
And slow.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could say the last 12 and a half minutes, scrappy.
All in a good cause. Here's Rivaldo, brings it down on the edge of the centre circle. That's a bit better from the World Cup winner. Forward to Trezeguet. Diamond needs to stay onside.
No width. He's looking at the left-hand side. Trezeguet, no width.
I mean, she's only about 4 yards offside at the moment.
Yeah, put the ball in. There's a bit of space.
Here's Hamraoui. We're going to dink it over the top for Trezeguet. And he drags Louis Tomlinson out of position on that right-hand side and then plays it all the way back to the halfway line. Not going to score from there, mate.
No. First time the rest of the world have managed to get bodies in and around that final third of England. A little bit of space.
I've been really impressed with Marquez since coming on. Here's Rivaldo, little threaded pass, but he's given it away to Grennan. And then he strokes it out to the far side of the field. 1-0 England, 14 minutes gone. You're listening to Soccer A 2025. Don't forget PSG Atletico Madrid over on TalkSport 2 this evening. That gets underway in around about 15 minutes. We'll have updates from the US Open Golf and the Grand Prix as well. Wilshere into the penalty area for England. Finds Rooney. Lays it off for Jill Scott on the edge of the box. Rides one challenge. Back to Wilshere again. Little dink cross into Rooney. Headed clear by Vidic. Wilshere's pulling a lot of strings at the moment, isn't he?
You know what? Vidic is having a lot of work to get through at the moment. He's not being protected at all. Jack Wilshere at the moment is probably the most influential player. Him and Carrick and Jill Scott.
I don't know if the rest of the world have got another injury issue, but looks like the physio is being ready. Robbie Williams just being spoken to by our television colleagues. Man, look, he's so cool, isn't he, Robbie?
Yeah.
Nice pair of sunglasses. A few grey hairs now, but he can pull it off.
Yeah, he loves this. He's been involved from memory, right from the very beginning. I think he was in its
infancy. 25 years now.
Yeah.
Incredible, really.
Yeah, well, there's another sub. Tom Grennan, is he making his way over? Taking on some fluids.
Well, it looks like Harry Kewell's race is run. And John O'Shea, another former Manchester United player, will come on.
Crookie's going to run out of A4 here. There's going to be so many subs here, Crookie.
15 minutes, Harry Kewell.
Yeah,
you said he'd have a good engine.
Do you know what, mate? Hardly mention his name. Forgot he was out there. John O'Shea has entered
my car had the same engine. I'll be worried about getting home tomorrow.
Yes, true. Wouldn't get outside Manchester.
Well, John O'Shea is on, so second change for the World 11. Both full-backs, actually, interestingly.
So what is the back four? Going back to the rules there, they're not breaking any of the rules.
Now O'Shea's going to have to play left-back. He would be breaking the rules if he went in and played with Vidic. I mean, he was so versatile, wasn't he?
Right.
I remember him playing in goal. Do you remember that at White Hart Lane?
O'Shea's gone at right back. And you've got...
O'Shea's gone right back,
yes, he has.
Correct. And Marquez has gone to the other side.
Marquez has gone to the left. It's Bella again. Bit of a mismatch in size there.
Yeah, John
O'Shea. Yeah, he's
bullying there, really.
He literally is twice the size of him. Then
long ball upfield by the World 11. They trail 1-0. It's headed away by Louis Tomlinson. I think he's got the most fans, isn't he, in the crowd, Louis Tomlinson?
Yes. He's a fan's favourite.
He's a bit of a cheat code, though, because he's playing at right back. That's where he used to play for Doncaster Reserves before he became a famous boy band member.
Okay. Well, why not?
Who do you think would make up a Talk Sport boy band? Pick 4 people.
Oh, Jermaine Pennant. He's straight in.
Yeah.
How many members have I got?
4.
I think Jamie O'Hara will fancy himself a bit of a boy band.
That's a good ball into the area. Grennan beats the offside trap, gets the byline. Can he pick out Jill Scott in the centre? No, it's Vidic away. I think he's taking this quite seriously, Nemanja Vidic. Gets there ahead of Ramsey again.
Yeah, it's an England ball.
So far you've got Jermaine Pennant, Jamie O'Hara.
Jermaine Pennant, Jamie O'Hara. Simon Jordan's going to be the promoter, isn't he?
You can sing, can't you? I bet you do karaoke. You all right?
No, I can't sing. I'm not afraid to get up, though.
Surely Dean Saunders, a bit of a Welsh crooner.
Oh, Dean Saunders, he's not a boy band.
I didn't say it was, it doesn't have to be a good boy band.
Oh, well, I'm in then. I'm throwing myself straight in there.
Bad life.
Very good.
Here come
no direction.
The rest of the no direction. Here's Diamond. Oh, angry Ginge. He's waited all his life for that.
Yes.
Slide tackle.
Went through Diamond.
That was his golden moment against Diamond.
Good challenge. Clean. It's a clean challenge.
He's going to be dining out off that, isn't he, on his YouTube show?
Yeah. Good challenge.
He didn't speak to us, I don't think, the training days.
Valdo's dropping deeper to get involved in the play, it would appear. Crookie.
He doesn't move quite as quickly as he used to, does he?
There's no width for the rest of the world. Look, on that left-hand side, no width whatsoever. Oh, it's a poor challenge, that.
Nasty from Grennan on Rivaldo. Helps him back to his feet, the Brazilian. But this is maybe a chance to get at least a cross into the area, because Joe Hart has had nothing to do in the first 19 minutes, the England keeper.
If I'm Rivaldo, Cookie, I'm having a pot here, mate. Aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's nice for the left footer. It's just on the right hand side as you look at the scoreboard end. It's about, what are we talking there, 10 yards outside?
I remember Rivaldo scoring a free kick against Peter Schmeichel in the Nou Camp the year United won the treble.
What's he thinking?
He's just going to chip this in left foot. That's a great delivery. You've got to get on the end of that. Straight into the arms of Joe Hart. That's probably Joe Hart's first touch, isn't it?
Yes,
19 minutes in.
Yeah. And it's a brilliant delivery. Perhaps need a little bit more pace on it, but nothing wrong with it. Other than no one was on the end of it.
Rooney, the goal scorer, midway inside his own half, gives it away, wins it back, Rooney. More changes afoot for both teams. Alex Brooker, I think, will be coming on. We'll be down to Angelina in a moment. She can fill us in. England leading 1-0. We play 20 minutes. You're listening to Soccer Aid 2025. Earlier today, the England under-21s drew 0-0, their second game of the European Championships. Lacked a striker, didn't they? Lacked a Liam Delap. Your club had nicked him away for the Club World Cup.
Yeah. Tell you what, Tom Grennan. Oh, there's space for Diamond on the right-hand side.
I think Grennan just trying to tackle his own teammate. Here's Diamond, and he's getting back there again, Grennan. And Diamond forced into the error. O'Shea robs Ramsey. And that's a lovely dink by Rivaldo. The flag stays down. Trezeguet with a shot off the line by Angry Ginge, and he fist pumps the scoreboard in. It was offside anyway, mate.
He was offside. Angry Ginge wasn't to know about that. He's done what all good defenders should do. Covers your goalkeeper, recognises he's going to get beat, gets back in there, clears it off the line, it's a double fist pump. The crowd got a double fist pump.
What about Angry Ginge? He's certainly fired up Ginge tonight, isn't he? Playing alongside Gary Neville, one of his boyhood heroes.
Defensive instincts, look at that. Yeah, very pleased with himself.
You spotted the offside though.
Yeah, the ball, the run was too early, the ball was too late. It's a bad combo, mate, when you get those two together. Inevitably going to be offside.
Harry Redknapp in his grey Primark suit, white trainers, arms folded, is about to make a change for the England 11 who lead 1-0. Wayne Rooney, the goal scorer, has just stroked the ball out to the right hand side. Tomlinson can't get there, much to the disappointment of his young fans in the crowd, but now the ball is out of play. Let's get back down to Angelina for these changes.
Yep, so it's looking like for England we've got Alex Brooker coming on for Bella Ramsey, who has had quite a good game, has been really getting involved, even though they are a little bit shorter than the rest of the team, to be completely honest. But Brooker's coming on, he is up for this, he's trying to gee up the crowd, he's shoved Diamond actually as he's come onto the pitch. He's obviously playing for England, and she's playing for the world team. And then we've also got a change, we have got Noah Beck coming on. Now he is, I must say, he's got more YouTube followers, subscribers than I could even imagine. He was actually a player in America, he was in a soccer youth development, and he has already scored a goal at Soccer Aid before, so he should be very, very good. Very excited to see what he's got to offer, and he is coming on for Asim Chowdhury.
Now, two things. Asim Chowdhury, he plays Chabuddy G in the TV series People Just Do Nothing, which is quite apt because he didn't make any impact at all, did he, in 22 minutes?
I feel a bit sorry for him because he's not alone out there.
And the other observation I had was it's quite fitting that somebody called Noah has come on at Old Trafford, because there have been times when the roof's been leaking, they could have done with an
very good
in these parts.
I see what you've done there. But space for Diamond again. She's definitely the outlet.
Well, she is fit as a fiddle, isn't she, Diamond? Tucking down this right-hand side, and in comes Grennan. It's all that running up. What do you call it? What's that escalator?
You get yourself out of it. You get yourself out of it.
Travelator, there you go.
No, you get yourself out of it, matey.
But physically, you know, she's...
I hear you.
She's a gladiator.
No, she is, yes.
Much like yourself. What would your gladiator name be?
Crikey. I don't know.
Have a think about that. Another change. Maisie Adams whipping up the crowd, the stand-up comic, and Diamond is off.
Well, Diamond's got...
Is that a bit rough on Diamond?
It's a bit rough on Diamond, that, mate, I agree. She got through some work. The only width. No width on the left-hand side.
Maisie Adams, I think, missed a penalty in the shootout to determine who got the home dressing room here at Old Trafford. That right, Angelina? England won the shootout?
Yeah, they did. Just watching Diamond coming off here, you mentioned that offside situation. I think Peter Schmeichel did have a bit of a stern word with her earlier on. Now she's been taken off. You do have to feel for her, but yeah, she is not happy. You can tell she's competitive.
Yeah, she did say that, in fairness, in the build-up to this game. Was Angry Ginger, he knocked it beyond his own goalkeeper. There had been a foul already on Jill Scott, and Joe Hart scampering back stops the ball trickling over the line. 1-0 England. You're listening to Soccer Aid 2025 live here on Talk Sport. Jason Cundy alongside me, Alex Crook.
Carrick, just the free kick there, that foul you said there's. Played trying to find Jill Scott, overhit, ball goes into Van der Sar's arms, and the rest of the world, they've not really threatened at all, have they? it's not been a great opening 24 minutes, to be honest. All this, we've got body cam here in front of us. Don't quite know what players wearing that.
It's a new bit of technology there. Now, Brennan, very combative so far, attacking down the left wing. He's got Rooney and Jill Scott waiting in the penalty area away to our left. Oh, he's just trying to be too ambitious there.
Yeah, he's giving them a poor pass, and they're out of shape.
Hollywood ball, wasn't it?
England are out of shape.
Rivaldo looked up. Maisie Adams was on her toes, to be fair, but the ball just never came that way.
Yeah.
I think Rivaldo, doesn't look like a Ballon d'Or winner, does he? Looks like a raffle winner.
No, he does. Yeah, he's not making a huge amount of effort. A little bit of space over Jack Wilshere in that 10 roll. Oh, referee.
He's been dragged down. Free kick. First Mexican wave just went up. You didn't join in?
No, I didn't see it coming, to be honest with you, Maisie. I had no idea until it was past.
What about the Jackal? Jason the Jackal, your gladiator name.
Jackal? Why the Jackal?
Do you like that? Well, it's alliteration.
Jason, okay, yes, I hear you. I'll take the Jackal.
We're going to have to get involved in this Mexican wave when it comes around.
Right, if I get up, I might not get back down again, mate. That's my dodgy name.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah, Rooney's over this, so he scored a free kick here. Was it last season he scored a free kick?
Yeah, it was, in that Legends game against Celtic. I think United won 1-0 that game.
It feels like a similar.
He's going to shoot. Oh, he smashed it straight into the two-man wall. He gave him the big build-up. Maisie Adams, dispossessed by Grenham. Here we go. Oh, now it's late to that.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I was a bit half-hearted.
Didn't see it coming. Okay. Remind me again.
Right, you're playing those. When the crosses came.
Yeah, we used to miss them and all.
Oh dear.
There's no width on the left. We can't get my head around it. Oh, there's a bit of space over there.
Yeah, Marquez. I think he's outshone a couple of the ex-pros actually. This Strictly dancer.
He's done right.
And then Trezeguet gives it away. Angry Ginge, look at that.
Of the celebrities, Angry Ginge has been the most impressive. I was looking forward to. Oh, I love this score from Jill Scott in the park there.
And here's Angry Ginge again. He's going to play it back to Joe Hart just to give the England keeper a touch of the ball. I think it's been so one-sided this game. England looking to retain the trophy they won last year. That game was at Stamford Bridge, I think I'm right in saying.
Yes, it was.
Here we go. You're not going to join in, are you?
No, I'm trying to do my job here. Can't be standing up doing Mexican waves. Too professional, Crookie.
Something like that.
Too professional.
Harry Redknapp and David James in conversation. Two members of the England management team. Of course, they combined to win the FA Cup with Portsmouth back in 2008.
Yeah, the ball's just lumped forward there.
Angry Ginge all the time in the world inside his own half, and he just strokes it back to Joe Hart.
Carrick, that pivot role. Yeah, the midfield of England has been, for me, where England have dominated the ball. Carrick, they're just doing what Carrick does, Crookie. And they're playing the offside trap. Can't believe what Vidic has done.
Well, Carrick with the ball out to Alex Brooker, can't bring it under control. And John O'Shea there to nip in and win it back for the world of 11, who trail 1-0. Wayne Rooney with a goal after 4 minutes. Bit of a scuff finish into the bottom corner. Here's Rivaldo, yet to sparkle. Just plays a short pass. There's a lot of space for Marquez over on the left-hand side, but it's all, you're right, it's all a little bit
there's
one-dimensional.
Well, Rivaldo's tried to nutmeg Jack Wilshere, but Jack's too sharp for him. There's a little bit.
Alex Brooker, who's come on for England, he said that he made his best ever pass in this game. Trouble was, it was to Roberto Carlos, who's playing for the opposition.
Who would have thought that there'd be a day that you can say that about Roberto Carlos? Anyway, there's the rest of the world are offering absolutely nothing here. Joe Hart he could be sat next to you and I.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, when we spoke to him on Friday morning, he was quite pumped up to win this game as well. Not as pumped up as Tom Brennan. He's playing this game like his life depends on it.
Yeah, Maisie Adams done well. They're a bit of space now for... Oh, John O'Shea. What are you thinking, man?
And Wilshere with a slide tackle.
Yeah,
now Alex Brooker deep inside his own half. 1-0 to England.
Jack.
How old is he now, Jack?
Well, he must be...
34?
Yeah, he's still of an age where he... should be playing if all things considered.
33. There you go. What were you doing at 33?
Oh, I was working for TalkSport. No, I wasn't. So I've got 33 now, not quite.
We've got options on the bench as well. England, Jermaine Defoe, Aaron Lennon. As Rooney again picks up the ball inside the area. Just couldn't get it out from under his studs, and Vidic, who was probably responsible for the goal that the World 11 conceded. I won't tell him that to his face, obviously.
Have a look at Rooney's run, though. The run is superb. When he was running, so he opens his body, so his shoulders are open. You know, and that run he would have made thousands of times.
I think you called it right at the start when we got the teams, and you said Carrick, Gill Scott and Wilshere. That looked a pretty formidable midfield.
Yeah, and that looks like it's been the case.
You should do this for a living, maybe. A bit of punditry.
Well, I mean...
You got any free time you have, maybe between 10 and 1 a.m?
I do indeed. Well, no, I don't. I'm here.
A couple more changes of foot. Back to Angelina very shortly. England leading 1-0, half an hour gone. We've got a big half-time show to come.
Yeah.
Dermot Kennedy, who's in the team for the rest of the world, is going to be performing during the interval. Wilshere doing very well to win the ball back off Kennedy. And then Wayne Rooney can't keep it in play. Vidic pokes it out, and here come more changes. Back to Angelina in her striking yellow outfit.
Thank you very much. Much more striking than yours, Crookie, but we won't get into that. Coming on, it looks like it's going to be Dame Denise Lewis and former professional Tony Duggan. She's played for Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Everton, an amazing career. She looked really sharp in training. Not too sure who they will be replacing, but I'm excited to see Denise Lewis, you know, an Olympian on the pitch. It looks like it is going to be Alex Brooker coming off for Dame Denise.
He gets a standing ovation, Alex Brooker. Rightly so, a few kisses flown into the crowd. And then a high five with Peter Schmeichel, the opposition manager. And the other change is Angelina.
Just waiting for it to come up on this scoreboard. It is Tony Duggan coming on and Jill Scott coming off. They, of course, did play together. Steph Horton as well, who's on the bench. She also played with them, all talking about it being a really nice reunion at Soccer Aid for those three players. But yeah, Jill Scott, who won the Euros, of course, off, and Tony Duggan on.
And one of the other rules tonight is you have to have at least one female representative on the pitch at all times, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's a couple of different rules, but yeah, the teams must maintain a mixed gender lineup.
And once they've seen Angelina's suit, she might get the call up for Soccer in 2026.
I'm ready.
Grennan's just bundled over Rivaldo.
Yeah, Rivaldo's gone down holding his ankle.
I don't know if Rivaldo is loving this game.
No, I'm kind of with you. He's do you know, he's held onto the ball too long there. He's played the ball in though into Kennedy.
And he's got it back midway inside the opposition half, and then that's a good effort, hooked goalwards by Hamraoui. Acrobatic shot, but straight into the arms of Jo Hart. She is a former teammate of Tony Duggan as well.
Yeah, you can see that she's played before.
And given away by Grennan. A bit of pressure building maybe from the rest of the world after these changes. Hamraoui again. I think that was an attempt at a cross to Trezeguet at the far post, but it sort of balloons out into the lower tier of the scoreboard end to our right.
Grennan, he's got through some work, by the way, looking a little bit jaded, he is.
Well, he has put it all in there. Wayne Rooney's just come over for a pep talk from Harry Redknapp. In a bygone era, that might have happened when Rooney was playing for England. Harry Redknapp never quite got his hands on the national job. He was close, wasn't he, when he was at Spurs?
Yes, indeed. Rumours were rife.
He just bumped into Vicky McClure and hit Redknapp as she came out to maybe offer her words of advice.
Rooney just nudging his own teammate John O'Shea in the back there. Rivaldo 1v1 with Neville. This could be interesting.
Great ball by Maisie Adams down the line. He's playing the game at his own pace, Rivaldo. That's fair to say tonight.
Well, we are walking pace.
It's my sort of pace.
Walking
That's what
pace,
it is.
Cookie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
Tell you what, that's a big pitch, Chase. I mean, you'd have played here.
Yeah.
I played here on Monday, as I mentioned. I did one run down the wing and thought, I'm not doing that again.
Do you know what, though? All pitches are big if you're not fit enough. Do you know what I mean? Even the park pitches.
Cheers, mate.
If you're not... Well, I'm talking about not just you.
I want a fitness regime in a minute.
Everyone... What's that? What is that regime? Do you want to talk me through your...
Only 5 pints tonight.
Okay.
And maybe a few
in the
shots.
after party.
Are we in the after party?
Well...
I mean, Max is meant to be sorting out. He's sat there eating a bag of crisps.
You were slagging
What's
Max.
he actually doing?
You were slagging Max off earlier.
Oh. You live and die by whether we get the invite.
Yeah.
1-0 England. We play 35 minutes. Wayne Rooney's goal seems an awful long time ago now. As Rivaldo finally shows a bit of quality. Lovely ball out to the right wing. Amraoui. Oh, Brennan again. But this time he timed the tackle cleanly.
Oh, I thought it was a foul.
She wanted a free kick.
I'd have to see this again. I think she keeps the ball. I think she's the one that controls the ball.
Well, producer Joe tells us it looks a bit nasty.
So look at it.
Certainly.
I thought that was a foul. I've got to be honest with you.
So did.
Anyway, a bit of space for Duggan in the middle of the park, Rocky.
Yeah, and Rooney to her left.
He's offside.
And the flag is up, and he's put it straight into the arms of Van der Sar. Anyway, Wayne Rooney.
I think he knew. Going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'd like to think he knew, and that wasn't his effort on goal.
Angelina is trying to get our attention. What have you spotted down on the touchline?
Peter Schmeichel having a go at the lineswoman. He doesn't seem very happy about some kind of decision that's been made there. He has been very active, whether it's telling off Diamond, stood in that technical area, barking instructions. Like you say, very, very present with that baseball cap on.
I think it may well have been the challenge from Brennan, you know.
I watched his documentary a few weeks ago, and he ended it by saying that he'd mellowed Peter Schmeichel. Didn't take life as serious as he used to. I'm not sure he was telling us the truth watching him tonight.
No.
Nice play by Wilshere, forward to Duggan, and then Wayne Rooney scoops the ball over the top of the rest of the world defence, and Wilshere got a shot away. It should have been pretty routine for Van der Sar, but he made a bit of a hash of it, and in the end just sort of palms it away and behind for a corner.
Well, it's that run from Wilshere from deep, plays it to Duggan. It's a first time ball from Rooney over the top, just outside the box. He catches it on the volley, not the cleanest in the world. I think it took Van der Sar by a little bit of a surprise there. He goes down in stages to his left hand side, clumsy for me, just manages to pour it behind.
For a minute I thought I was watching Andre Nana and not Edwin van der Sar, as he made a mess of that save. Ball played in from the corner, might come for Rooney. Someone walks across our line of sight. That's useful. Ball is behind for a goal kick.
Has Rooney gone for an overhead kick?
We're only trying to do a commentary, mate. You carry on.
I think Rooney's gone for an overhead kick here. The ball bounced up. Can't see who's quite come off.
He did. Was it at that? I think it was the scoreboard then, wasn't it, against Man City?
Yes, it was.
The overhead kick, so the other end of the ground. He's got a smile on his face, Rooney.
I think it's Joe Hart, of course.
Indeed. Teammates tonight. What was better, Rooney or Garnacho? Garnacho's was a bit cleaner, wasn't it, against Everton?
Both was a little bit of ankle, which is fine. I mean, look.
I don't think you should mention ankle with Ollie Klink listening at home, by the way.
Klink, if you're listening,
get back to work.
Ibuprofen. Load up on them, bud. Keep it elevated. Ice it. Paracetamol. Get yourself back into work.
Tyson Fury just being interviewed pitch side. He is part of the England management team. What will he be saying, do you think?
Not a clue, mate.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Not. I mean, probably big dosser. There might be a dosser in there.
He's
he's having he's trying to get. Someone's come out from the crowd. What's happening here? Is he trying to call someone from the crowd? Tyson Fury. Anyway, Duggan, bit of space in the middle of the park. Oh, giving away shopping.
Looks like he is trying to call someone from the crowd, Tyson Fury. I mean, he does like to do things a little bit differently. By the way, look at that brains trust inside the England technical area now. Harry Redknapp, David James, Vicky McClure, and Robbie Williams. They're all out there, aren't they? In fact, that's not Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams is stood arms folded just behind that contingent. Tom Hiddleston, he was a late addition to the coaching staff, wasn't he? He's played in this game before. He's stood next to Harry Redknapp as Gary Neville goes flying into a challenge.
His legs, they just...
Well, that was Noah Beck who's gone down, felt the force of that challenge.
Angelina did say that he's got a little bit of a career in a previous life. You can see there with the way he received the ball. He knows how to...
Do you know how many followers he's got on TikTok? Lower back.
No.
Have a guess.
Oh, well, it's obviously millions.
33 million.
Oh, okay. It's a lot. What does he do?
Angelina? She looks black. He did play college football. There's a shot he's fired in from Dermot Kennedy. Just for a moment, Joe Hart was scrambling to his right. Oh, he's an American actor, Noah Beck.
Oh, maybe we should have known that. Didn't you do your research, Cookie? Huh?
As much as I could. Bearing in mind, Ollie Klink was supposed to be commentating.
Well, Klink...
I thought I was coming up for a jolly.
No, do you know what?
Half an hour build-up, throw to a few clips at half-time, and then go and get drunk with you.
Cookie, do you know what, right? Ollie Klink would have known. That's what I'm going to say. Ollie Klink would have known.
Ollie Klink's got a lot to answer for. Who injures their ankle taking a penalty?
I don't know.
Oh, angry James, there he is, look at that. Winning it back on the halfway line. He annoyed David Trezeguet there.
Yeah, he weren't having that.
He was like a little wasp, wasn't he? Angry Ginge.
Big wasp.
And he got swatted away in the end. That's a lovely ball. He's in here. Trezeguet, left-footed volley wide. Now, why didn't he do that back in the Champions League all those years ago?
Am I right in saying that Trezeguet scored the first ever winner in a golden goal?
Yes, you are. I think that was Euro 2000, wasn't it? Against Italy? There you go, in the final.
Yeah.
With a silver ball. Do you remember that silver ball they played with in that tournament as well?
Yeah, it was, and that was it. That was it. They done away with the golden goal, didn't they?
He was a good player.
He was a good player.
I think was Stefan Givash part of that squad as well. Maybe one of the worst players ever to win a World Cup.
Oh, thundering challenge there from Kennedy.
Is that a bit harsh on Givash?
If anyone's won a World Cup, mate, they can just,
Jimmy Traoré won the Champions League.
Get your medals out.
That's all I'm
What have you got in
say.
your back pocket? I've got a World Cup winners medal.
Another change. This will be a popular one, I think, Angelina, for England.
Yeah, so it is Mo Farah. So Mo Farah coming on, and it is James Nelson-Joyce, I believe, who is coming off. I mean, you guys were talking about how he really rated himself. Don't think he's covered himself in glory tonight so far, but let's see what Mo Farah can do.
Yeah, he was bigging himself up on drive. He's done okay. You're absolutely right, Cookie. A very popular substitution.
Yeah, when they came out for the sort of pre-match walkabouts, he was doing the Mobot to the supporters who'd already taken their seats. Mo Farah. I mean, he might be able to inject a bit of pace into the game. And he's done well there in the right wing position. Carrick. We'll be getting a nosebleed playing up there, Michael Carrick. And the ball back to Angry Ginge, being urged to shoot by the fans in the Stretford end. Crosses into the penalty area instead. Denise Lewis can't bring it under control. And then John O'Shea wins it
offside.
back. Denise Lewis was offside anyway. She was a bit too quick out the block.
She was. You got to look across the... I mean, I don't know who's coaching her. Look across the line. It's very simple.
Do you have to do that in sprinting as well?
If you're the widest player, you should never be an offside. You can see everything, Crookie.
Yeah.
Poor from Denise Lewis. Dane.
Yeah. Let's give her the full title that she deserves. Yes. Making her debut in Soccer Aid. At the age of 52 as well.
Here he goes, the Mobot.
Oh dear. Yeah. I mean, he ran fast and then he gave the ball away.
Yeah.
It's Rivaldo. Still not broken a sweat yet, Rivaldo. 1-0 to England. We've only got a couple of minutes of this first half to play. Wayne Rooney's goal early on, separating the two teams. Harry Redknapp looks pretty confident down there on the touchline as the rest of the world come forward. And she did well there. Kira Amraoui to keep the ball in play, and then that camber, which is quite steep here at Old Trafford, just forced her into the advertising hoardings. But at least she's kept the rest of the world on the front foot. Throwing to be taken by John O'Shea, level with the penalty area. Only really Trezeguet to aim at in the centre. Left-footed delivery, and Angry Ginge with a header clear.
Good header, height and distance. That's what you want.
And the match contender so far.
Well, for the celebrities, I'm kind of edging towards him. What do you think, Cookie? I mean, Jack Wilshere has been probably been the best.
I'm a little bit disappointed, bearing in mind that my two boys think he's more famous than the World Cup winners and European champions we got out here. I wanted him to be Paul.
Yeah.
He's actually done all right.
Yes, he has. He has.
Here's Carrick.
Look at Mo go. Look at Mo go.
Duggan. Farah made a burst down the right, but it's intercepted by Marquez, and back now for Edwin van der Sar. They're going to have to change goalkeepers, both teams, at half-time. The two celeb keepers have to come on. Paddy McGuinness for England and Nicky Byrne for the rest of the world. Now, I'd suggest that's probably favouring the rest of the world, because he was a good player when he was younger, Nicky Byrne, before becoming a pop star.
Well, I have to say, Crookie, based on what I've seen here, I don't think you should worry about who plays a goal for England. They've offered absolutely nothing going forward the rest of the world. Very disappointing them. Having said that, it's only 1-0.
Might not be any more, because Tony Duggan's beat the offside trap. 1-1 with Van der Sar, and it's 2-0 to England. It's a brilliant finish, a perfectly timed run, and it was Michael Carrick with the eye through the needle pass. She was being played onside, Duggan, and she fires beyond Van der Sar into the far corner, and it might be a long way back for the rest of the world now. England 2-0 up, right on half-time.
Well, it's that combination, isn't it, that we saw? Jack Wilshere, Michael Carrick. The trio in there was Jill Scott. She's come off. Duggan has come and taken her place, and the quality is still there. The management team of Williams, Fury, Redknapp, McClure and James, they've got it right. They've got the middle of the park right, and that goal there just proves that point. It's a lovely ball from Carrick in behind. Duggan has one touch, draws the goalkeeper, chips it beyond Van der Sar. 2-0 England.
And that was the last action of the half. Brilliant finish from Duggan into the far corner. No chance Van der Sar. It was Richard Gadd, baby reindeer himself, who played her onside.
Yeah,
it was like Bambi on ice.
Yeah, oh, very good. But it's a lovely ball from Carrick. Duggan timed her run beautifully. They embrace England going at half-time. 2 goals to the good. Angry Ginger's been good. The spine of that team for England has been good. Angry Ginger at the back. Carrick, Wilshere, Rooney. That spine has been the difference between England and the rest of the world. Rivaldo has been poor. I have to say, the rest of the world there, they'll be very disappointed. Scoreline, though, reflects the game I've seen, Crookie.
Tell you what, Jace, we just got a nod of appreciation from one of the stars of Coronation Street. Obviously a big Talk Sport fan, taking the donations in front of us.
Who's that?
I don't know who he was, but I know he's in Coronation Street.
Oh, I see.
Half-time here, England lead by 2 goals to 0. Do you know what strikes me about Nicky Byrne? I don't want to be accused of being heightist here, because my best mate is Sam Matterface, and he's 4'8".
Oh,
Nicky Byrne, how short is Nicky Byrne for a goalkeeper?
Yes, he's not the biggest in the world, is he?
You've got to think he's going to be susceptible to a lob.
Well, look, I have to say that Paddy McGuinness the other end, he's a big lad, Paddy. He's going to have nothing to do if in the first half is
matched. They need to get some shots away, don't they?
Yes, you're starting to feel perhaps as if England do play the way they did in the first half.
It might not matter that he's not very tall, because he's flying without wings, Nicky Byrne. That's gone over your head as well. That's another one.
Yeah,
that's another one. One that we kicked off in the second half, by the way, live on Talk Sport. 2-0 to England. Carlos Tevez, boom, on the ball.
Mate,
you're not happy about that?
Well, I just, we're all hypocrites as football fans, aren't we? But,
what I was going to say...
Just remember what he won you.
What I was going to say, bearing in mind the first half was like a game of walking football.
Yeah.
Brian Habana's come on.
Yes.
Now he is rapid. Did you know he once beat a cheetah?
Well,
he beat a cheetah in a race.
Look, yeah, I did see that.
You weren't happy about the cheetah. You thought he wasn't trying hard enough.
I thought the cheetah was putting the sort of performance Rivaldo has tonight. Actually, not making one. Let me tell you now, if that cheetah was hungry and it wanted to eat him, it's catching him. Right? Don't fool yourself. But it's yes, I have seen it. It's a bit of a gimmick, but he's obviously a quick boy. There's been a few changes up top. It's like watching old England then up top with.
How quick is he, Angelina, Brian Habana? Do we know? Because we were working out, weren't we? The average speed of a human was what?
Was it 17 mile per hour?
17, 18 miles an hour, something like that. Someone of elite level sportsman, and you're talking. Usain Bolt levels. Oh, Aaron Lennon's got him behind.
Aaron Lennon's pretty quick as well, and he's into the penalty area. Jermaine Defoe in the centre. Oh, Nicky Byrne has saved it, and then Stephen Bartlett on the follow-up has to score.
That's a brilliant save from Byrne. Brilliant play down the right-hand side from Aaron Lennon. cuts the ball across the edge of the 6-yard box. Jermaine Defoe normally puts them away. Byrne goes down, good save. Then all of a sudden, Bartlett, ball rebounds. He's got to finish. Has to be at least one of the goals there. Give Byrne credit.
I tell you what, if he came into the Dragon's Den and he produced that kind of finish, I'd have said, you know what, Stephen, I'm out.
Yes, indeed. But he's, by the way, 2 good saves. First one was straight. I think he's going to be very disappointed. Defoe normally in those places there, he makes the right call. He slides it one way or the other. Credit to Byrne though, mate. It's the first action. What are we now? We're barely 2 minutes into the game. He's had 2 saves to make.
I've stopped writing down who's playing, by the way. I've given up. But did you see Angry Ginge there? He just dropped the shoulder and he got away from Trezeguet.
Yeah, well,
he is having the game of his life, this fella.
Yeah, Trezeguet's not.
Oh, look at that for a ball! Angry Ginge. He set Defoe away, and Nicky Byrne. He's handballed it.
Oh, he's off.
He's handballed it. That is a red card.
He's off.
Oh, she's let him off, Rebecca Welch. It's a yellow card. What a ball from Angry Ginge. He's on fire, Ginge.
Mate, he has been outstanding. He has been the best player on the pitch of the celebrities. Byrne's coming. Byrne's, honestly, he's been on the pitch 2.5 minutes, Byrne. He's made 2 brilliant saves and got himself a potential red card.
Oh, he's got to go.
Yes,
I mean, that's worse than Dean Henderson in the FA Cup final.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Because he's 15 yards outside his penalty area.
Defoe could have had 2 goals there.
Well, they've got a free kick.
That save from Bartlett's the best one, because he's had to get up from making the first save. Then he's had to get up, get himself across the box. His goal line. Pulls it away. Good save.
Who's taking this free kick for England? Oh, it's a short one. Jermaine Defoe slams his effort straight into the wall on the edge of the penalty area, and now England have got it back on the halfway line. They lead by 2 goals to nil in this Soccer A 2025. Mentioned Brian Habana, Rugby World Cup winner out there. Joint most tries, in fact, in Rugby World Cup history, along with the great Jonah Lomu. Does bring us on to quick animals, Jason. Let's have a little game.
Go on, then.
So you tell me,
right,
by speed,
right,
the 5 quickest animals ever recorded.
Well, the peregrine falcon is the quickest animal on Earth.
How fast?
I'm going to go 160 miles an hour.
You've undercooked it. 200 miles per hour.
200 miles an hour, right.
But that is top of the list. John O'Shea raiding down the wing.
Let me tell you now.
They did used to have a song here about him running down the wing.
He's not top 5.
So go on, what's number 2?
Cheetah.
Yeah.
Cheetah's number 2.
How quick?
Ooh, I'm going to go 90 miles an hour.
70. So
yeah.
no chance against a peregrine falcon.
No, you're absolutely right. Outside of that, can you give? Is it a big cat?
No.
Oh, you hesitate.
There is a big cat in the top 5, but not next on the list. Corner taken by the rest of the world. And it's going to be just dink back in. Angry Ginge left it. Paddy McGuinness has made a mess of it, and it's gone behind the Emperor corner. That's maybe the first mistake that Angry Ginge has made.
Yeah, he's gone. I tell you what I did like, though. He's gone back to cover his own goalkeeper. He's gone back on the line. He hasn't got out quick enough. That's the problem. He's playing everyone on side. That's his problem. Then he's all over.
Paddy McGuinness has had a nightmare.
Yeah, he's playing on side. But in the end, England deal with it. It's another corner.
We'll go back to quick animals in a minute. In comes the corner. Angry Ginge at the near post. Better header away this time. Corner of the 6-yard box. Rest of the world 2-0 down. Trying to get back in this game. And is that a foul on Tom Grennan? Referee says no. England are coming forward anyway with Wilshere. Holds it up down the right-hand side. Good ball into Defoe. He's got Lennon on the overlap. Lennon across towards Bartlett, and it's a brilliant piece of defending, and it's steered behind by Habana.
Well, it's a break down the right-hand side. Jack Wilshere plays the ball inside. Unselfish this from Jermaine Defoe. Plays it into Lennon. Lennon really should pull the trigger. He's trying to find Bartlett. In doing so, Habana just clears it behind for a goal. A corner, I do apologise. It's going to be taken.
Tony Duggan,
yes.
Scorer of the second England goal. Bartlett was waiting for a tap in at the far post. That was brilliant from Habana. Wilshere, left-footed volley edge of the penalty area. It takes a deflection. Comes to Defoe, can turn on it, and he falls over. And John O'Shea can run it clear. Right, give me the 3rd fastest animal on the planet ever. You've got the Peregrine Falcon at 1, Cheetah at 2. Not as quick as Brian Habana, we've seen that.
Okay, is this potentially in the sea?
No.
Oh, you're not going to go for these sea animals, no? Is it just land animals?
I don't think there's any sea animals in this list at the moment.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go with a jaguar.
It's a pronghorn antelope.
Is it now?
61 miles an hour. And the next one's a big cat, a really big cat, number 5.
Big cat. It's got to be slender, big cat. When I said jaguar, you said no.
Jaguar's not even on this list.
No, I'm trying to think. Leopard?
No.
Give me a clue. Yeah, it's a big.
Think of a chocolate bar.
It's not a lion.
It is a lion.
Is it?
Number 5, yeah.
Is it a lion?
A wildebeest is number 7.
How did the wildebeest get? It's number 7, is it?
A wildebeest is faster than a quarter horse, would you believe?
A horse?
A quarter horse.
A quarter horse?
Yeah, not quite a half horse or a full horse, quarter horse.
Oh, ball's been nicked.
Here's Tony Duggan. Defoe's on his travels. He wants a goal, Defoe, by the way.
Oh, Duggan.
Lovely skill by Duggan. Switches it out to Brennan on the right. England have dominated this match.
Bonucci's come across.
Yeah, he's forced wide, Brennan, and Bonucci's done well to win it back for the rest of the world. We've got a couple of number 11s out there now. One is Brian Habana.
Yeah.
The other one is Billy Wingrove. He's another YouTuber. My kids absolutely love Billy Wingrove. He scored in this game last year. He did the Sue. Can you do the Sue?
No, I don't remember that. No.
The Ronaldo celebration.
Yeah, the Ronaldo Sue. I don't remember him doing that though. But ball over the top here.
Yeah, Wilshere to Bartlett.
He's onside.
Bartlett's got in behind. He's into the penalty. He just delayed it, and Nicky Byrne able to tip it behind. Tried to lob him. He spotted what I did. He's not very tall.
No, absolutely right.
He saw it.
He did. The times his run. Have a look at his run here quick. You've got the replay here. Stays onside. Bonucci's the one that's playing him on. He manages to get the first touch. Bartlett does well. It's a good first touch. I think perhaps he needs to cut the ball back into the path of Jermaine Defoe.
There's going to be another change before this corner is taken. Angelina Kelly is our touchline reporter. And I think this is probably the quickest that David Trezeguet has moved all night to get himself off the pitch.
It 100% is. He is departing. And we have a number 7 coming on. Not too sure. He's not on my list as a number 7, whoever it is that's coming onto the pitch. There you go. Robbie Keane, who was actually down as, part of the back.
Oh, there's a goal. Jermaine Defoe. I said he was desperate to score. In came the corner. He's upmarked 4 yards out, and he volleys right-footed into the roof of the net. They scored early in the first half, England, right on half-time, and Jermaine Defoe, 10 minutes into the second half, he scored more goals off the bench than anyone in Soccer Aid history. He's done it again, and it's England 3, the rest of the world 0.
Well, the rest of the world all over the place at the back. The corner isn't particularly dealt with very well by England either. Bartlett, I think, the one that flicks on. And like we said earlier about Wayne Rooney, it's about right place, right time. They know the positions to stand in. They know the positions where the ball, the maximum, POMO it's called, position of maximum opportunity. That's where he is, far post. Ball bounces down. He hits the ball above Byrne into the roof of the net there.
Well, Billy Wingrove ducked, didn't he?
Yeah, they're not getting in the way of that, mate. I mean, he's inside the 6-yard box. He leathers it into the roof of the net. No mistake. That's the game over, you would have thought.
Tell you what, they need to play for some pride here, rest of the world. Carlos Tevez wants the ball in the penalty area. Chested down on the edge of that box, and again, McGuinness was floundering. They wanted actually a handball as Noah Beck got the shot away. Peter Schmeichel was screaming for it. He's having a word with the assistant referee. He's towering over her, Peter Schmeichel.
He's enormous. I mean, from here, he's not that much shorter than Tyson Fury. I know they're 15 yards apart from one another, but they're two big boys. Anyway, England building from the back.
Tell you what, when you're on tomorrow night, the rest of the world followers, they are going to be calling in to the sports bar. They are going to be fuming with this performance. Fuming.
Yeah, understandably so.
They've come all this way to Old Trafford. They've not turned up.
Yeah, Bonucci's not made the difference either at the back. They've looked more vulnerable second half. They did first.
The banner just falls over. You can hear the reverberations around Manchester as the rest of the world with a free kick. They're 3-0 down.
And Duggan's done well since she's come on, She's added
England are going to make it back-to-back wins in Soccer Aid, surely. John O'Shea raiding down the right wing, cleared away. And then booze for Robbie Keane, former Liverpool striker. We don't mind that. And then Angry Ginge again was waiting for Paddy McGuinness, who'd had some rocky moments.
Crookie,
no likey in goalkeeping so far.
Yeah, I have to say, Angry Ginge first half impressed me. A little indecisive on this occasion. He's waiting for the goalkeeper to come out in the end. Paddy McGuinness does it. The goalkeeper can see everything. It's got to come from him.
Well, he was being put under pressure there by Caelan Kyle, former Canadian international, another of the half-time changes for the rest of the world. Let's get back to Angelina. What's the reaction been from the rest of the world bench to conceding that Jermaine Defoe goal?
Peter Schmeichel is, I'm not going to say he's losing his head, but he does not look happy whatsoever. Obviously bringing Robbie Keane on, who I think at first was supposed to be part of the management, so they really are grasping at straws. And you know what, maybe the pressure's got to Carlos Tevez, Cookie, because we've not really seen much from him so far. So we'll have to see what happens here. But Noah Beck, like I say, he has got, previous experience playing soccer.
That's a good ball. Angry Ginger's missed the header and McGuinness misses his punch, and in the end it's Mo Farah content to let the ball trickle behind for a goal kick. That was a really good ball in from Noah Beck.
I have to say, the spectacle, the second half has been enjoyable.
It's been quicker.
It has been quicker. The first half was totally dominant by England. In fact, the way the second half started the same. But the rest of the world have offered something. Indecisive defending at the back. Angry Ginger's as guilty as anyone. To say Paddy McGuinness there, it wouldn't fill anyone much of confidence when he comes flapping out of his box.
Here come the rest of the world again. Robbie Keane to Carlos Tevez. And Carlos Tevez scores at the Stratford end. The rest of the world on the score sheet. One or two boos, Jason, as the ball hit the back of the net.
Yeah, from you. Robbie Keane link up. Lovely little, shocking from you, Cookie. Angelina's joining in as well.
He's cupping his ear to the crowd, the Argentine. I mean, that could be a turning point. 3-1.
Potentially.
Good play by Robbie Keane in the build-up.
And there was a little bit of indecision that set in at the back. I'm wondering whether the introduction of Paddy McGuinness has just set those the centre-halves perhaps not as convinced about their goalkeeper as they were in the first.
I mean, he didn't try and dive there. He tried to save it with his feet.
The
clue is that you're wearing gloves, Paddy. Let's try and get back to basics, shall we?
He's not getting that, is he? He shows in the eyes as well. By the way, we could be in for grandstand finish here, because if they get the next goal in this game, rest of the world, which, I say, they look a little bit more likely of scoring the next goal.
I think Robbie Keane's made an impact, actually. Angelina's right. It wasn't necessarily down to play, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and he is certainly helping his team back into this game. Good play by Lennon, then he trips over. I want a free kick. I don't think there was a challenge in there. Jermaine Defoe imploring Rebecca Welch, the referee, to give it.
Bonucci's over there in words with Aaron Lennon.
Here's Noah Beck.
It's opened up this game.
Yeah, Noah Beck is seeing a lot more of the ball as well. Forward to Tevez again. He gets away from Angry Ginge. Tevez, he's into the penalty area. Wilshere trying to bring him down. Oh, it's a great goal. Carlos Tevez, the pantomime villain, he has just danced his way like he was skipping barefooted for a field of broken glass, and he found the finish. And from 3-0 down, all of a sudden it's 3-2.
Well, I have to say, this is brilliant from Tevez. He's sharp, he's quick, he uses his body, he gets in front of Jack Wilshere, and Jack Wilshere tries to impede him. He can't, because he's just in front of him. He breaks him down. He's going to give a free kick, potentially a penalty away. As soon as he gets in the box, that's it. He leaves. Look at the amount of players he's left in his wake. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a slip as well. Brilliant finish from Tevez. Game on.
And that is going to prompt a response. Angelina from the England bench.
Yeah, Tony Duggan is coming off. She's been absolutely brilliant, but replacing her is former England captain Steph Houghton. She was at Manchester City for many years, a real talent when it comes to defence, and it'll be great to see her. You know, she also recently retired, like I say, was England captain, has played a massive role for England. I spoke to her earlier on, when we were at the training for Soccer Aid, and she was talking about how great it was to be back playing. Looks like Sam Quek is going to be coming on as well, of course, a former Olympian, and it will be Mo Farah coming off for her. But yeah, Quek, like I say, say, former Olympian, maybe that Olympic mentality could help in this game.
And she's wearing the number 13, Sam Quek. That was her squad number as part of the England hockey team when they won Olympic gold. She's another Liverpool fan that sort of snuck in under enemy lines here at Old Trafford. And Mo
You're out of the ball here, Crookie.
Sam Quek got booed on as well. They know their football in these parts, I'm telling you. 3-2 to England. Good game now.
It is.
Second half.
Yeah, and the second half has been a much, much better spectacle. For all the reasons you're getting goals, but also the way the game has opened up. And, all of a sudden the rest of them want to come to the party. They decided, you know what, there's a game here. They've only been playing, really, since half-time. They scored 2 goals.
Yeah, Jermaine Defoe looked to have put the game out of their reach, scoring 10 minutes in the second half with a quick-fire double. The goal of the game from Carlos Tevez has really put this back on a knife edge. Here's Jack Wilshere for England, digs it into the area, is going to go behind and out for a goal kick.
In the first half, Crookie, those passes from Jack Wilshere were finding their target. Not at the moment. England.
Chelsea?
Sorry, I do apologise. And there's been a bit of a wobble there. A fraudulent slip. Whenever I'm doing the commentary, it's always for Chelsea. So, fraudulent slip there.
Chelsea in action tomorrow night on TalkSport. They get their Club World Cup campaign underway live at 8 o'clock. Ongoing coverage of PSG 2, Atletico Madrid 0 in that competition on TalkSport 2 right now as Tevez again brings the ball neatly under control. He's certainly made a massive impact. The ex-Manchester United, Manchester City man. Sam Quek gets her first touch of the ball over on the far side. 63 gone on TalkSport. You listen to Soccer A 2025. Now we're back with the ball forward to Robbie Keane.
Crookie, look at the amount of bodies on the touchline. It's like there's going to be a penalty shootout.
Well, there might be. Remember, no extra time. If it does go to penalties, by the way, both teams have to play their celebrity keepers, and all of the takers have to be celebs as well.
Right, okay.
And of course,
it could be anything.
It's going to be controversial, and I'm sure that'll be debated by those England coaches. Nicky Byrne probably should have been sent off before the rest of the world scored their 2 goals. You can't send someone off in soccer, though, can you? Has that ever happened?
Well, I mean...
Ben Shepherd got sent off. He put in some naughty tackles, didn't he?
Yes, Ben was he liked to put himself about. Competitive boy, Ben.
I mean, Rebecca Welch, how could she defend the decision not to show the red card? Because it was denial of a clear goal scoring opportunity.
Yes, I mean, look, it's the letter of the law. Aaron Lennon did a miss here.
Yeah,
chance.
There's a missed header, and here's Lennon into the penalty area. Could be a big moment, this. He tried to play it through the legs of O'Shea. Sam Quek with a shot that was blocked. Comes for Lennon again. Now Defoe pokes it in. 7 yards out. Defoe at the double, and England lead 4-2.
Yeah, a spirited comeback from the rest of the world, but that may well be the goal that breaks their heart. They lose the ball. Is it Gorka's on the left-hand side here? Gets caught underneath the ball. Aaron's been sharp. He's looked good as well. Managed to get Bonucci in the box. 1 step over, 2 step over. Oh, then somehow finds its way to Sam Quek. She has a shot. It's blocked. Bonucci's in there. And the ball eventually does find its way to Jermaine Defoe, all on his own. Calm finish outside of the right foot. Slides it beyond Ryan. It's John O'Shea, actually, that's put that challenge in. But, again, Jermaine Defoe... it's Aaron Leonard puts a lovely little pass in there. Bonucci can't get there. It's a bit of a mess at the back, I've got to be honest. But a lovely finish by Jermaine Defoe makes it England 4.
We've seen that down the years, haven't we? Little poke finish beyond the goalkeeper.
Both Tevez and Defoe off the bench, both on a hat-trick.
Well, Nicky Byrne, the goalkeeper, one of his favourite songs, You Raise Me Up. I'm not sure spirits are going to be that high amongst the rest of the world now.
No, that's a devastating blow for them. They fought well to get back into it, but you would have thought that 4th goal there is enough just to break their hearts.
I don't think that was a Westlife song.
Give me one.
Do you know any more?
No. Ronan Kemp down the right hand side.
Yeah, radio DJ. Big Arsenal fan into Defoe. Now Wilshere, he looked up there, he saw that the diminutive burn was off his line, he thought about the chip, didn't go for it, then Wingrove clears it upfield. Tell you what, they've spotted that. Well, that could be on. And then Angry Ginge, bit of a reaction from Robbie Keane to the challenge.
Angry Ginge has gone in there, it is a foul.
It's Angry Robbie.
It's a bit of a clumsy challenge, isn't it? He's gone sliding in.
Right, and there's still a few verbals going on as well.
He wasn't happy.
Robbie Keane just led Ferencváros in Hungary to the league title. Had him on White and Jordan a couple of weeks ago. He'd just been having a game of paddle tennis and enjoying the sunshine over in Spain, where he's holidaying. Here's Tevez. Plays the ball down the line. They've got plenty of players forward here. Keane at the far post. Oh, they made him angry. And then Angry Ginge makes the clearance from inside the 6-yard box. He gets a double high five for his troubles. I wondered if Robbie Keane was going to get his own back there, but he made a mess of the header.
Oh, credit to them again. They've come again. That goal I was hoping would perhaps break their hearts, but it hasn't done enough. Robbie Keane, fast stick, doesn't get enough on it. It's a lovely ball. Angry Ginge does what Angry Ginge does, and he's done all evening, I have to say.
He might get man of the match, you know. He's just cleared it upfield. Bonucci in the blue boots keeps it in play.
Oh, and
Angry Ginge is being shouted by the fans inside Old Trafford. This is the best day of his life, I'd imagine. As Robbie Keane is just possessed on the edge of the area and he gets a free kick.
Robbie Keane has come in for a little bit of treatment.
I don't think he's particularly enamoured about it.
No, but this represents a great opportunity. Carlos Tevez is over it. Perhaps a little bit. Yeah, it's a clumsy challenge again down the back of the Achilles of Robbie Keane. And this is a chance. It's just 2 or 3 yards outside the box. As you look at the Stretford end, slightly to the left of the goal. Really equal with the edge of the 6-yard box.
Tevez has got to strike this and then go for the hat-trick.
If there was a line, but the 6-yard line goes completely from one end of the pitch to the other, it's probably about there. Tevez, we've got a beautiful view here, Crookie, from where we are sat.
I'll tell you who's done well since coming on for the rest of the world at half-time. Toby Brown, he's part of the Sidemen YouTube group who played a lot of charity games. He's been a real threat. Tevez with a curler, bottom corner, he's got the hat-trick. Paddy McGuinness wrong-footed, and the rest of the world are right back in this. 4-3 England.
Well, the ball doesn't do its job at all, does it? Paddy McGuinness doesn't know where to stand. Which side the other? In the end, he does neither. It's a brilliant. But I have to... Oh, Crookie, come on, you're embarrassing yourself. I have to say, that rule, poorly lined up, and that may well be just a little indication as to what Joe Hart gave that Paddy McGuinness can't.
Angelina, what's going on here?
It's a terrible
England allowing Carlos Tevez to get a hat-trick.
It's a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. He should not have been allowed to return to Old Trafford and score goals in front of the Stretford end as well. That makes it even worse, Crookie. I'm really not happy about it. I mean, the game has been entertaining since he's come on the pitch, I'll give him that, but it does hurt as a Manchester United fan, and he's going again now.
And he's running at Angry Ginge, who is a Manchester United fan. Kick him! Kick him!
Oh, Angry Ginge has gone down the back of him. Yes,
good.
Tevez.
I think he wasn't allowed to change in the changing room, Tevez. Should have been made a change in a porter cabin in the car park.
England now break. Bonucci brings it down on his chest.
So producer Jama here there says that the changing rooms are porter cabin. Outrageous. Defoe has just picked the pocket of Dermot Kennedy, and he shoots right foot and he shoots wide. Bonucci did well there.
Bonucci does do well. Kennedy tries to bring it down on his chest, makes a pig's ear of it.
Fair play to Dermot Kennedy. He played the first half. He came out and performed as the half-time music act, and he's back out there. 4-3 England. 20 minutes ago. This second half has been brilliant.
It has been brilliant. That's what people have paid their money and turned up for and to donate, is because they want to see action. They want to see goals. First half was a bit of a damp squib.
I wonder how Max Sharp, producer, is doing with those after-party tickets. Are we in? No. Well, I don't like that symbol. Come on, one job.
He'll get us in, don't worry about that.
Well, Big Zoo's going to come on in a minute for rest of the world. Fair to say, aptly named.
He's a big boy, I'll give him that. He's a unit.
I think this is going to go to pens, Jace.
Yeah. Tevez is
Did you take any pens in your career?
No.
Not one?
It was silly.
Not one?
Nope. There wasn't I can't remember the game it was, but there was a game where I was 2 away from taking a penalty if it continued to go. You don't want me.
You nearly had to put your boots back on.
Crookie, you do not, trust me, you do not want me taking a penalty, right?
You might not have rolled your ankle like one of our members.
No. But you were telling me that Darren Bent injured himself from taking a penalty as well.
And Jack Wilshere, which is less surprising.
Yes, I suppose so.
Right, Big Zoo about to come on, and I think it's going to be Billy Wingrove, actually, who's going to make way. Not been a great soccer over him compared to last season.
Well, no one's coming across.
I think Billy Wingrove just gesticulated to Martin Compston.
Well, no,
he might need to come off. No. Angry Ginge has the ball inside his own area. I wouldn't play it back to Paddy McGuinness if I were you.
No, he's giving the ball away.
I don't know about McGuinness. It looks like he's been on McGuinness. Here's Tevez into the penalty area. He's away from Angry Ginge. He's going to score again. He does.
He's ripping him apart, Tevez.
Through the legs of the goalkeeper. Carlos Tevez has 4. And it's England 4. The rest of the world 4. We're all square.
It's a brilliant goal. Drives. Angry Ginge doesn't know what he's doing. He takes it one way, takes the other, opens up his body. McGuinness comes out, hasn't got a clue what he's up to either. Puts him on his backside. Carlos Tevez 4. England 4.
Well, I'm going to have to get Angelina to scroll through the record books. Has anyone scored 4 in a game before in this fixture?
I don't think they have. I know that the star of the show last year was Stephen Bartlett for getting 2 goals. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this at Soccer Aid. I mean, it's just really painful, but it's enjoyable. But Carlos Tevez, Cookie.
It's outrageous.
I'm fuming.
Yeah. I can't believe they let him in.
I agree.
Angry Ginge doesn't know what he's doing.
Angry Ginge has had a poor second half.
He started so well, and it has just been downhill completely in the second half, hasn't it?
Tevez has been the difference maker. I mean,
100%.
The foe at one end has been outstanding, but they come again, the rest of the world. This is a game that England might find a way of grabbing defeat from the jaws of victory.
Well, they've broken up that midfield, haven't they, in the second half? You highlighted it when the teams came in. Obviously Wilshere is still out there. Jill Scott
Wilshere's tiring,
is not out there anymore, and nor is Carrick. And I think that's been a big difference. Noah Beck in midfield
he's had his legs
instrumental.
He's had his legs in the middle of the park.
16 minutes to play, 4-all. Old Trafford hasn't seen a game like this since Leon in the Europa League.
Yes, I was going to say, it wasn't that long ago, was it?
Didn't see many of them over the course of the season. Oh, that's well played by Stephen Bartlett when he's back in his own half. He's looking for Defoe. Little header away by Dermot Kennedy. Kem from Love Island with 5, and Defoe also with 5. The 2 joint leading goal scorers in the history of Soccer Aid.
Well, Tevez might equal with them.
Well, Tevez has got 4.
Yes.
In what? Half an hour?
4 in. Yeah.
Some introduction on his debut. Dare I say, welcome to Manchester.
Yes, he won't be involved.
Carlos Tevez.
Well, there's going to be another substitution here.
Is it Brian Habana, I think, who's making way? Didn't really get too many chances to show off that blistering pace, did he? And Big Zoo, rapper turned cook and Liverpool fan, is coming on.
The crowd like him.
Say again.
The crowd like him.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to get involved in too many 50-50s with him.
No. Anyway, England now struggling to gain some momentum here, Cookie.
Angelina, what do you know about Big Zoo?
Well, I know that he's a Liverpool fan, like you said, and again, another one who snuck through enemy lines. I think we need to have a word with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and co, Cookie, because to allow this to be going on.
Unbelievable. Here's Lennon into the penalty area, tries to put it back, it's away from Queck, comes from Wilshere, little dink! Oh, he's hit the inside of the post! And somehow the ball stayed out.
Aaron Lennon down the right-hand side causing all sorts of problems. They're taking the quick throw-in. Chance for the ball to come back in the box. The box is crowded.
And it was cut back into the penalty, and now here's Tevez midway inside his own half. It's all going off. A bit of transfer news, by the way. Story we led on earlier in the week.
Tevez has got to move. Man United have re-signed Tevez.
Wolves agreeing a €23 million fee for Fer Lopez at Celta Vigo.
Oh dear.
I tell you what, I'm not sure. Did Rasmus Højlund get 4 goals all season at Old Trafford? I'm not sure
You're
he
the
did.
United fan.
I'm not sure he did.
I don't know whether he got 4. How many did he score in total? 6?
Well, so Jim Ratcliffe, he likes a bargain if he's watching. Well, that would be controversial.
Wasn't that? You won't be booing them, will you? You hypocrite.
That's poor, that booing at a charity game.
It's terrible.
Unbelievable.
One of your own. Well, it was one of your own. Tevez dropped deep.
There's still 13 minutes for a winner.
There's another goal left in this game, mate. There's no way that there's not going to be another goal. I couldn't tell you which way it's going, but there's another goal in this game.
Tevez, clever skill on the edge of the area. O'Shea looking for Robbie Keane, his ex-Ireland teammate. It's cleared away. Angry Ginge involved in that, and then Defoe's been robbed by Tevez.
Defoe let it bounce.
He's got those dancing feet again. Here's Big Zoo. Little layoff to Toby Brown, and McGuinness, he's caught one. Let's give him a round of applause.
I have to say, he didn't look too comfortable. Crikey, he didn't look comfortable at all, did he?
He is a record breaker tonight, by the way. He's gone past David Seaman now.
All right.
As the most appearances in the history of soccer, and it's his 9th game. Might want to think about retiring after what we've seen.
After second half performance and conceding 4.5 hours. Anyway, the rest of the world come again.
Yeah, they do. With Toby Brown down the right-hand side. Little knock forward to Big Zoo. And he's used his body there. Held the ball well.
Done well.
I think certainly the crowd have been entertained in this second half. The first half was a bit one-dimensional, a bit one-paced. Those changes for both teams have really upped the tempo. Tevez very much the star for the World 11, but Lennon and Defoe have been dangerous for England as well, haven't they, when they got
Indeed,
forward?
they have. And Aaron Lennon's playing slightly more inverted, leaving a bit of space for Ronan Kemp on the right-hand side, which he's galloping into. The ball's played. He could be onside. He's got to go earlier than that. Oh, is he on? He is.
Only just. He was right in front of the assistant, in fairness. Kemp down by the corner flag. Cuts the ball back. Carlos Tevez.
He looks so fit, isn't he?
Defending on the edge of his own penalty area to win it back.
Carlos Tevez, of course, would love to beat England, being
Argentinian, he would, yeah.
No love lost there, and especially coming back here. He's got a bit of a point to prove, you would have thought.
And he had one of his finest moments for West Ham, didn't he? Scored the goal that kept them in the Premier League at the
ball over the top as well. It's a lovely ball.
It's a great little ding. It's Bonucci, isn't it, on the end of that?
Yeah.
What's he doing up there?
I don't know a bit. John O'Shea, Tevez is playing at centre half. Bonucci's gone up front.
Well, there's going to be another change for the rest of the world. Is that Gadd coming back on? Well, they must have run out of players, because the rule is it's not rolling subs. You can only bring a player on who's been substituted if a player is injured.
Right.
I think there may be taking a bit of a liberty here.
Now the game is slow. The tempo's not unsurprisingly, really, because the last 35 minutes or so have been pretty hectic. Big Zoo get his ball between ball and man, flicks one over, not quite sure who to. Ronan Kemp there hesitating.
Yeah, a bit nervous defending from him. And Aaron Lennon skips away from Billy Wingrove, who's still out there. He wants to come off Wingrove. I think that's going to be the change they'll make. As England come forward, and Bonucci, well, he took no prisoners there, did he?
He didn't. No,
for that challenge, and Caelan Kyle felt the force of it.
Well, do you know what? He actually wins the ball cleanly. He could have gone in with a little bit more force, I think. He slid in. He's won the ball cleanly. He's left in an absolute heap.
Angelina is watching down on the touchline. Angry Ginge, I think, is going to come off here. And it's quite a special substitution, Angelina. Sam Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's time for Angry Ginge. I think it's best for him to come off. But we've got Sam Thompson coming on, who you mentioned, what he put himself through in the build-up to this, covering so many miles You saw the footage of him on social media, hobbling. Tony Bellew actually, meeting him in Merseyside and helping him. It's been a really lovely story, and obviously doing it for a great cause. So it'll be good to see him get a few minutes, because I think there was a point when people did wonder if he would actually be able to play because of what he put himself through. England Steph Houghton, former England captain, it looks like she's coming off. It looks like she maybe got a bit winded. But I will give you an update. Rasmus Højlund got 10 Premier League goals this season.
How many at Old Trafford?
Well, there was four in the Premier League, 6 in the Europa League, and I think Carlos Tevez has actually scored more than him at Old Trafford. He scored 10 though.
I think Angry Ginger's going to stay on, actually. He's not going to be the player going off.
She's up. She's watching on the monitor here. She did look in a little bit of discomfort. She may well have been winded.
She doesn't look happy with the challenge, does she?
It was a fair challenge. Carrick's coming back on. Is he or not? I don't know.
Well, they've just thrown the rule book out the window, haven't they?
Yeah.
You're not meant to do that,
Carrick's not.
It's all for charity, isn't it? Oh no, he's gone. He's taken his seat in the dugout. Michael Carrick. Sam Thompson, former I'm a Celebrity winner. If we had an I'm a Celebrity and you could only put TalkSport hosts in there,
Tevez.
As Tevez comes forward, look at Robbie Keane. Angry Ginge has to be on his mettle. He was caught by Tevez.
I think Tevez has left the boot in the...
He's apologised. Who would win? If we had... I mean, there's only one answer in my mind. If we had only TalkSport contestants in the jungle, who wins?
Only TalkSport contestants.
Who goes out first?
Oh.
Who gets the boot first?
O'Hara.
Yeah, all day long.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Ali's got a strong chance.
Ali would win, wouldn't he?
He'd be the people's prince.
Ali would win, and I think your sports bar co-host I think he'd get voted out.
Do you think so?
I do, yeah.
Why? Why? Because he's not popular. Or why? What are you saying?
You've got to think of his last brush with reality TV as well.
Oh yes, he's had a couple, hasn't he? He's had a bit of experience where that's concerned.
He was a big name footballer, you know.
And got the biggest show in radio in Europe. They get it right, not just the world, but just Europe. By the way, they're coming again. The rest of the world. There's another goal in this game for them.
Yeah, there might be one now. Oh, Big Zoo with a shot, and he scored. What a moment for the big man. It goes right through the goalkeeper. Well, they were 2-0 down. They were 4-2 down. And the rest of the world lead by 5 goals to 4. Paddy McGuinness, use your hands.
What's he doing? What's Paddy McGuinness doing? It's like he's got roller skates on back there. What's he doing? He's gone with his feet. He can't do that. He's gone with his feet and fallen backwards. Terrible, terrible goalkeeper. Credit to Big Zoo. He's on the left foot. He does the Zoo as well. He's on the left-hand side. It's just a speculative effort. He doesn't think he can score. He's not expecting to score. He pulls the trigger. And the ball almost apologises as it goes over the line. Paddy McGuinness has absolutely embarrassed himself on this left-hand side here. Goes to the near post. Big Zoo pulls the trigger.
How's he got injured doing that?
I think he's injured his pride, mate. I think that's what's hurt. His pride.
Oh dear, oh dear.
He's just gone. Oh, is it taking a little mini?
Not sure it did, you know.
No,
I think if anything, maybe that wrong side to the keeper. It was Jack Wilshere. Big Zoo used him as a bit of a shield. He does the Zoo.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
As he landed there, you could sort of feel the vibrations around Old Trafford.
It's like he had a boob tube on. He was so high up round his tummy. Anyway, Big Zoo has got we said there was going to be another goal in this game. We weren't convinced that the defending has been terrible in the second half, but it's made for a rather attractive spectacle. And England...
Well, they looked down and out, didn't they? And a big ovation as Sam Thompson comes on in place of Sam Quek. And all of a sudden those England managers are looking a little bit forlorn. Big Zoo may well end up as the match winner.
Astonishing stuff. Would never have said that at the start of this second half. England look like they're going to absolutely run away. They're not a bit of it. Rest of the world and Carlos Tevez.
Good knock by Angry Ginge, headed on by Bartlett. Defoe scampering just outside the 18-yard box. They've got 4 minutes, England, to force a penalty shootout. Tom Grennan with a foul on Toby Brown. I think he's been a great outlet, Toby Brown.
Yeah, he's a quick boy as well, isn't he? strong, quick, understands the game, steps into the tackle of Grennan. That's why Grennan gives it away. Gets his body between ball and man. As soon as you do that, as a defender, you cannot touch the player. He goes down, sees the challenge coming, wins the free kick. The second half has been remarkable.
It's been a great watch, hasn't it? We've not had too much time to get all our gags out in this second half. I'm sure those listening at home will be grateful for. What's happening with the golf? Anyone tell me what's happening with the golf? Has Adam Scott got to the top of the leaderboard? Got the crookie pound on him, the Australian? I mean, we might need that money if Max doesn't get us into the free bar.
Yeah, we'll have the TalkSport credit card in the Abrada Hotel, mate, I reckon that. England come again. The clock is against us.
Yeah, it really is. Ball forward to Bartlett. A couple of big moments. Nicky Byrne double save, and then Nicky Byrne not being sent off, which I think Harry Redknapp and Tyson Fury and Robbie Williams down there will maybe revisit.
I think we'll look back on this game at stage like this and say that was the turning point. The referee bottling the red card.
England 4, the rest of the world 5. England victors in this fixture last year. The rest of the world had a bit of a hoodoo over them before that, and looks like they're going to get their shield back. Robbie Keane just trying to slow it down.
Carlos
Tevez is at centre half now.
Him and Bonucci have been swapping in the second half, so maybe Carlos Tevez is getting a bit of a breather. He's gone back. Bonucci's gone upstairs and taken his place.
And here's John O'Shea running down the wing. O'Shea. That will only really resonate with Manchester United fans.
I guess there was something in the something like that, Crookie.
Here's Caelan Kyle into Tevez. They're all stood, the brains trust, those England managers' hands behind their backs on the edge of the technical area. They might be wondering how their team have thrown it away. Angelina Kelly will be asking the hard questions. Got to ask Harry Redknapp, why wasn't the goalkeeper sent off, Harry?
100%. That's going to be a situation that they really will be frustrated by. Maybe have to talk to Carlos Tevez and see what it was like back at Old Trafford. Well, I won't tell him that you booed him, don't worry.
I wasn't the only one. Here's Caelan Kyle again, looking for O'Shea.
They're keeping the ball well now, aren't they?
And here's Noah Beck, who's had a great game. Out to Marquez, or Gad rather. Trying to pull it back now, it is Marquez. Why have they all got the same numbers?
Yeah, it's confusing. And they've got the same haircuts as well, some of them. This could be the last attack for England as a minute and a half of normal time.
Roman Kemp's just got to boot this forward. Brilliant block by Beck. Oh, but Aaron Lennon. Lovely bit of juggling. Tevez has rugby tackled him. He's absolutely cleaned him out.
Honestly, that's so good. He knows exactly. He's just grabbed him round the neck. He's done him. Tevez comes across. Darren Leonard's done him a place. He grabs shoulders and neck. Oh, that's superb stuff. He's all part of the pantomime.
Do you know what? He's provided the entertainment, Carlos Tevez. Fair play. He's cut the ear to the crowd after all of his 4 goals, and now he's just absolutely taken one for the team. It's a yellow card, and it's going to be a free kick for England in the final few seconds of Soccer Aid 2025. Now or never.
Jack Wilshere's over it. Left foot. It's an in-swinger. Well, 7-8 yards outside the penalty area.
I dink it over the tiny goalkeeper into the far corner.
I'd whiz it towards that far post.
Wilshere, left-footed delivery. Good header away by Bonucci. That's why he's a European champion, a multi-Serie A winner. Angry Ginge wins it back doggedly in midfield, but they can't kick the ball, England. 15 seconds of normal time to play.
That's it.
In fact, the referee has blown early, and the rest of the world have got their title back in the most improbable fashion. They were 2-0 down at half-time. They were completely outclassed in that first half. They were 4-2 down at one stage in the second half, but then Carlos Tevez, the former Manchester City man back at Old Trafford, took centre stage. 4 goals for him, and it was Big Zoo who did the Sue after scoring the winner. Scenes of utter jubilation for the rest of the world, but England will be asking how on earth have they not won that game.